Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining me here on the Hermetic Hermit. This reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and welcome cross watchers. Not every reading is going to resonate with everyone, so please do take what resonates, but also leave the rest. If it does resonate, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell if you'd like to see more of me in the future. Alright, Virgo, first off, I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards just for an overall general energy and see where you're at for the month of January for 2023. So let's get into it. For Virgo, please. Overall energy, January 2023. Take that one, and let's get one more. One more, please. Ooh. That one. All right, Virgo, we have number 1, Yang. And number 21, Clean It Up. All right, Virgo, it's funny that we've got the Clean It Up card, right? Because that's very much so a Virgo energy card for me. I feel like a lot of you need to, this is referring to bringing your masculine and your feminine side into balance, right? This could, it's not masculine or feminine specific to anybody, but I definitely feel like there's more feminine energy going on than there is masculine. You need to bring more yang into your life for this reading, at least. But for a small handful of you, it is kind of the opposite, right? Too much yang, and you need to clean it up. You need to bring all that into balance. All right, Virgo, let's get into the tarot. First, I'm going to ask just what's coming towards you for January 2023, and then I'll ask obstacles and challenges, anything potentially coming in that direction, and then I'll ask just for the overall general outcome for you guys for January 2023. All right, Virgo, so let's see what we got going on for you. Ooh, flying. A couple more out. Any more? Ooh, there we go. All right. We've got 6 of Cups. This one's popping out so much for tons of different signs. 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. And where'd that go? There it is. Knight of Pentacles. All right. Pull one more off the top. Right away, Virgo, I feel like a lot of you are focused on work to keep your mind off of someone very specific. With the 6 of Cups, it probably is somebody from your past that you did have a past relationship with. With this 8 of Pentacles, with this 6 of Pentacles, right away I feel like a lot of you are focusing on your work life to bring certain things into balance, whether that is your financials or for a lot of you, I feel like that is just your emotions and everything else, right? You're trying to focus on one thing so that everything else can kind of, like, a lot of Virgos are very, you're the hermit in the tarot, right? So self-isolation, I need to think, I need to go into myself and figure things out. That's how a lot of Virgos do it. For a lot of you, though, with this 8 of Pentacles, you'll see that toxic cloud in the background. A lot of you are focusing much too hard on work to avoid feeling certain things, which Virgos are pretty prone to. I'm a Virgo sun, so I get it, right? I'll focus way too hard on certain things to kind of not focus on other things that I probably should be focusing on more, if that makes sense. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. So the Knights in tarot, those are generally represents people that are motivated. That's what the Knights are. It's a very quick energy too, except for the Knight of Pentacles, which is out. But in this deck, he's kind of an in-between. For me, he doesn't look like he's moving forward or backwards. I mean, for some, it does look like he's taking a step forward, but it also, to me, looks like he's taking a moment of contemplation, like something caught his eye, right? For a lot of you, I feel like you are dealing with a masculine energy that hurt you pretty deeply, and this is a past relationship, right? Another handful of you are gonna get a new a new offer in love, and this could be someone that has to do with your workspace, because there's so many pentacles out on the board, especially the Eight of Pentacles, right? And if this does have to do with a potential new person coming in, with that Six of Pentacles, they are going to bring a lot more balance to your life in general. Ooh, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. So for those of you that are dealing with a person from the past, this is somebody that you have a lot of chemistry with this Two of Cups, and you feel it as well. I think this person does too. And with this Ace of Cups here, that's a sign of new emotional beginnings and emotional fulfillment. I think this old person, if you guys are in separation for any reason and you do feel like you have unfinished business with them, they're coming back in to fight for the chemistry that they know that they have with you, right? For that new emotional beginning. I'm not sure the specifics of what happened here, but they're coming back in strong, because if you are in separation, they do not like that at all. They don't like those vibes one bit. If this is a new person, I strongly feel like you will be meeting them within your workspace, whether that they could be online. That is for a lot of people, so don't necessarily think you're not going to meet new people because you work from home or stay indoors a lot, right? And they as well are going to fight for an opportunity with you, and you're going to feel like you do have a lot of chemistry with them. Let's check out, Virgo, your challenges and obstacles for January 2023. Woo. In regards to this situation. Something flip? What we got there? Yep, alright. We'll start with those. So the Nine of Swords popped out, but it kind of popped out sideways. Upright is just, you can see pretty clearly what it's about. Specifically insomnia and thoughts that would cause you to have sleepless nights or nightmares or just yucky thoughts, right? So if this has to do with a relationship, it could just be people that are on your mind consistently. When it's reversed, it's coming out of those crappy thought cycles, right? You'll be sleeping better. You'll not have such negative, repetitive, unhelpful thoughts. Because it came out sideways, though, I think that's a big indication to what your challenge is, right? And it's gonna, good luck, right, being Virgo, it's gonna be not to be in your head so much about certain things, and it specifically has to do with things that happened in your past. It's gonna take, we have the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, and Ace of Swords. So the Hanged Man is about perspective shifts, and the Ace of Swords is about clarity, clear thought, new beginnings in the way that you think and your thought patterns and your communication, right? So that's paired with the Nine of Swords. I think if you are able to take on new perspectives to what happened to you in the past, specifically, I'm getting, um, especially if, sorry, trying to organize the thoughts there. If someone did something to you within a relationship, whether it was cheated, lied, it doesn't matter what sort of trauma they caused you, big or small. Um, the biggest challenge for you is to put yourself in their shoes and really be able to see from their honest perspective, right? To be able to get clear thought about what happened. Because if this, for those of you that this could be a relationship that was potentially really negative or toxic, you know, there's third parties cheating, all this crap. I understand how hard it is to believe someone when they come up to you and they're like, "Oh, I've changed." Yeah, we've all heard that 100,000 times, right? I think whoever this is, new, old, whatever, it's about you not assuming that this person is going to F you over as others have in the past. Or, like I said, if this is a person you've dealt with before, we're human and we do change over time. And as a Virgo, I think you're analytical enough to be able to tell if they truly have or not, especially if there has been some sort of length of time, like a solid length of time, not just a couple days, where you two have been in separation, right? I think that's going to give you a little bit of clarity within itself. So let's pull a couple more for here. Two more. Ooh. We have the Emperor, so that could be a Pisces, or not a Pisces, sorry, because I was thinking about Pisces because of the Hangman. Emperor's Aries, or the Moon, which is also Pisces. That is a little bit of a Cancer energy for me too. I know a lot of people won't agree with that, but Pisces Cancer energy. And then we have the Four of Cups, we have the Three of Wands. So your biggest challenge, Virgo, with the Moon here, what I'm hearing is don't be so physical about your assumptions and the way that you analyze things. It's time to kind of push towards your spiritual side when it comes to figuring things out, if that makes sense. Virgos are capable of being extremely spiritual beings, but it could be very difficult for some of us because of that. You're Virgo, you know that Virgo energy is rooted in the physical. It can be at times, right? So biggest challenge is some of you might not have such a strong connection at this time with your spiritual side. So this is a sign to start revamping that energy within yourself, right? Biggest challenge is not to stay in that stagnant, I don't give a shit energy, right? Which we're very good at. And to, although it's very hard to see, and it's very hard to, I'm specifically hearing see the future, especially when things are happening to you, right? Like, what choice do I make? Who do I pick? Things like that. It's just very important to just keep looking, even though there's past traumas, there's toxic situations from the past. I'm just hearing this has a lot to do with past issues that's happened to you, Virgo, right? So, although it may be hard to see where you're going, it's still very important for you to stand up and look and not stay in that hermit energy that we're so good at keeping ourselves in, right? And keep a level head. Stay stable with, I'm hearing in all of the aspects, from your thoughts to your emotions to your financials, all of that. Try and keep a level head with how you react to things and just how you deal with things. Emperor attitude. Think about things and analyze things in a fair and proper king-like manner, right? Doesn't matter if you're male or female, just in a because he's a ruler. So think like a king would think, right? So let's check out Virgo. Let's check out your overall outcome. There we go. For January 2023 for this situation. Ooh, flying. Wow, 3 just popped out. We have Temperance. That's Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Saggy. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the 8 of Cups. We'll pull a few more off the top. 9 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. So for your outcome, Virgo, I feel like there's a couple storylines here. Some of you, and both end in success with this 6 of Wands. This is one of the best cards in the deck, and it means generally like ultimate success. You're on the right path, you're going in the right direction, yes, right? You have support in the background, everyone's cheering you on, and you're riding a freaking golden horse. That's pretty cool. So for the first storyline, it's definitely you finding your balance with things, right? Both storylines there. And some of you are leaving behind this past person. Regardless of their intentions, even if they're good or not, you're finding that you're much, much, much happier being on your own, doing your own thing, whether it's work or hobbies that you have, passions that you have, anything away from relationships, but for good reason. It's not because you're avoiding things. You're working on yourself and you're doing your own thing. For some of you, you do decide to choose this person, and you're leaving behind this attitude of I need to be independent, right? That's what this card is about independence. And then you have the 8 of Cups, which is just leaving behind. So a lot of Virgos have a tendency to be over independent. You feel like you need to be, and that'll stop you from taking certain opportunities, not only in love but in any situation, right? Because I could do this by myself. You don't have to in this situation, Virgo, is what that's what these cards are saying, is you don't have to be independent if you don't want to anymore. You don't have to prove anything by staying single if you don't want to be. It's fine to love and be loved, right? Alright, Virgo, we're gonna take a peek at some more oracle cards from my Alice in Wonderland deck, just for guidance, advice in general. Jeez, that's shuffled like crap. In general, see what the higher ups have to say for you, Virgo, for January 2023, please. Let's see. Ooh, we'll take both of those. This one, we have number 33, master number. I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. And then we have 21, the right way, learning to create what you desire. So for a handful of you Virgos, this ties into being more in tune with your spiritual side. You're your own manifester, right? You can manifest anything you want. And the right way isn't always what's written on paper, isn't always the rules, isn't always the routine, as us Virgos are used to. So this is a time to really embrace yourself, regardless of what direction you take, and knowing that you can have whatever you want, and it takes a certain mindset to get there, which you can absolutely get there. And with the I want to be queen, it ties into that card, right? You're saying exactly what you want to become. I'm not saying all of you are like, oh, I want to be a queen, and that's like big Leo energy, right? But I feel like a lot of you are breaking out of old, unhelpful patterns and habits that are very Virgo in tendency, right? And you're saying, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore just because the rule books say I have to do it this way. I found an even better way to do it. It's my own way, and you guys may not agree with me, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it myself then. That's fine. For a lot of you with this card too, you're gonna be getting a message from somebody. If this is for the ones that are, you're not dealing with a past person, but potentially a new person coming in, they're not gonna be what you think you want at first. See how he's a frog, but the frog in the princess story. Oh my god, I don't know the names of these stories, but she kisses the frog and he turns into a prince, right? So you might be getting a message from somebody that's not necessarily your type, but don't swap them out of the way, Virgo. They might be exactly what you've been manifesting, right? For others of you, this may just be an opportunity coming towards you in a message, right? In message form. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm also getting the vibe. Some of you are just getting out of a really toxic relationship, declaring your freedom. This could even be a divorce, right? Like, you're ready to go, you're ready to be independent, and these cards are just saying to you, like, it's like yes, you're on the right path, this is solid, this is what you're supposed to be doing, and you are going to be rewarded. You passed a test if you continue on that route, right? Towards independence. That might be very specific towards some people that might be going through a divorce or in the court system for some reason, for something. I'm feeling that, right? Gotta go to court is what I'm getting at. You're gonna be successful regardless with the Six of Wands, right? Like, it's gonna be tough, but you're gonna be successful, which is awesome, Virgo. And that is what I have for you for January 2023. All right, thank you so much. If this resonated, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell if you'd like to see more of me in the future. Thank you so much, Virgo. Bye.